Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. It's the backup channel backing Celeb up and bringing you all the breaking news. Check this out. AI, aka artificial intelligence, done it again. Because instead of working on solving some of the world's problems like poverty, climate change, and possibly finding a cure for cancer, apparently AI has nothing better to do than to figure out what celebrity kids would have potentially looked like had their famous parents hooked up. First, AI was like, I wonder what Rihanna's kids would look like if she had a bunch of kids with Pharrell Williams. Check out what AI came up with. And let me give you a few seconds to take a gander at that picture. Okay, so basically, AI is trying to tell me that if Rihanna and Pharrell Williams hooked up and had kids, they would have a whole bunch of supermodel babies running around with flawless skin sporting Louis Vuitton. Sounds about right. And then, AI was like, I wonder what Michael Jackson's kids would have looked like if he'd have stayed with Priscilla Presley. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so they basically had a little black Elvis. But then, AI was like, I wonder what Justin Bieber's kids would look like if he'd have stayed with Selena Gomez. Like, why is there sun in the middle already giving you the Bieber face? I am done. But I'm not done, because then AI was like, I wonder what Drake's kids would look like if he knocked up Nicki Minaj. And this is what AI came up with. I don't know. Do you think that AI got it right? Do you think that this is what the little Drizzy Minajes would look like? Let me know what you think in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, check it out. Back in February, Fredro Starrr from the rap group Onyx did an interview on Vlad TV in which he made the big bold claim that Michael Jordan cut his hair off and got a baldy back in the day because he was following the trend that Onyx set. Fredro said, quote, ask Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan cut his hair because of us. Michael Jordan cut his hair bald because of Onyx. End quote. And then Fredro went on to say, quote, to the knowledge, ninja. End quote. And then after that, he was like, I know for a fact. What year did Michael Jordan cut his hair? End quote. Well, 50 Cent must have just came across the clip of Fredro saying that him and Onyx are the reason that Michael Jordan asked his barber to take the guard off the clippers and to give him the baldy. And 50 is not the least bit convinced of the validity of Fredro's story. So 50 is calling cap. And not just regular cap, 50 is calling big cap. Because 50 dropped a video meme of Fredro talking with a video of like dudes wearing really big caps along with a caption that said, quote, ooh nah, this cap. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't have to, LOL, shaking my head. What the F is wrong with these guys? End quote. Source, can you please play the meme that 50 Cent posted?
Ask Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan cut his hair because of us. Huh? Michael Jordan cut his hair bald because of Onyx.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because of Onyx. Get out of here.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Who? Okay. Did somebody tell you this, or are you just assuming
somebody
MJ cut his
I
hair?
know for a fact?
Get the fuck out of here.
What year did Michael Jordan cut his hair bald?
I don't know, but after this interview, I'm going to do my research.
All right.
C-A-P. Cap.
Yo, could those caps get any bigger? 50 Cent's not right. But listen, I did my research and I found out that according to ESPN, Michael Jordan shaved his hair in 1989 because of like a receding hairline, which was 4 years before Onyx even came on the scene and dropped their first hit single, Slam. So, I don't know what in the world Fredro Starrr is talking about. Listen, let me know what you think about Fredro Starrr saying that Michael Jordan shaved his head because he was following the trend that Onyx set, and also, let me know what you think about 50 Cent calling Cap. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Now, peep this. As you may or may not have already heard, Houston Rockets swingman and former USC star Kevin Porter Jr. was arrested on Monday because he allegedly assaulted his girlfriend, former WNBA player Kiesri Gondrezick, during a domestic attack that took place early Monday morning at the Millennium Hilton Hotel in New York. Now, according to the criminal complaint obtained by the Associated Press, Gondrezick told police that Porter punched her repeatedly in the face, causing a deep cut and bruising above her right eye. She also said that Porter wrapped his hands around her neck, causing bruises, and also fractured her vertebrae. Well, now, Kiesri's sister, Calabria Gondrezick, has called Kevin Porter Jr. out, and she also issued a threat of her own. Kiesri jumped on Instagram after she found out what Kevin allegedly did to her sister, and she wrote, quote, "If you think you gonna touch my sister and not get touched, count your effing days. Better hope and pray you'll be able to ever walk again, let alone dribble. You may have gotten away with this ish in the past cause your mama ain't beat ya, but we spank little punk A paint and nail sissy B's like you every day. Don't show up to the crib, we gonna do it to you, little biatch." End quote. Listen, I don't advocate violence. That's not what this platform is for. But sometimes I do believe that circumstances create a situation where you do have to go and Solange a dude. And when I say Solange a dude, what I mean is when like Jay-Z tried to play Beyonce, Solange caught Jay-Z in that elevator and she gave him a stern kicking. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that if some dude puts his hands on your sister, sometimes you gotta let him know that if you put your hands on one of the women in my family, you gonna have to deal with all of the women in my family. It's just as simple as that. So shout out to Calabria for coming to her sister's defense and putting Kevin Porter Jr. on notice. Listen, let me know what you think about Kevin Porter Jr.'s girlfriend's sister coming out and issuing a threat. And I mean, that threat went a little something like this.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I see
what I'm saying?
I thought...
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
That clip is just classic. Well, anyway, while we're speaking about somebody who effed up, I'm gonna need your help to get this cop fired. I'm telling you, this is a source alert. I am trying to do everything that I can to make this low-down dirty cop lose his job. So share this video and spread the word because I want this cop off of the streets. So this is what happened. Back in January of 2023, a cop in Seattle ran over a 23-year-old pedestrian while she was walking across the street, most likely because he or she was doing 63 miles per hour in a 25 mile per hour zone. Well, the next day, this other Seattle cop got caught on his body cam laughing about the situation and laughing about the woman's death while he was sitting in his squad car. Check this out.
This video from a Seattle police officer's body-worn camera captures what sounds like a callous disregard for human life.
I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead.
That's the voice of SPD officer Detective Daniel Otterer. It's recorded January 24th, one day after a woman, 23-year-old John V. Kundula, was struck and killed by another officer's squad car while that officer was responding to a call. Kundula was in a crosswalk when she was hit by the patrol car that was going 63 miles per hour in a 25 mile per hour zone.
It does not seem like there's a criminal investigation going on.
In a different portion of the call, the officer appears to be talking about paying off the victim's family, such as a monetary settlement if the family were to sue the department.
No, it's a regular person. Yeah, just write a check. Just, yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
As for the officer heard in the video, King 5 has confirmed he's also the vice president of the Seattle Police Officers Guild, the largest law enforcement labor union in the Northwest. The Guild did not return a request for comment.
I'm just over here shaking my head. Let me tell you something. The police department needs to fire this low-down, dirty, greasy, like dusty police officer right now. Because, I mean, he is not protecting and serving anybody. I mean, how dare this cop say that this young woman's life had no value and then turn around talking about just hand her family a check for $11,000 and call it a day. I mean, that right there is nuts. I need this dude to be fired, like right now. Don't talk to me about an investigation. Don't put him behind the desk. Hand him his pink slip and his walking papers and show him to the exit right now. Because I'm telling you, this right here is an example of the type of people that we absolutely do not need in the police department. Look, let me know what you think about this cop saying that the woman that was hit while she was crossing the street had no value. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. And really quick, let me add this, because I don't want to leave the video off on such a negative note. The other night, Soulja Boy was watching a VMAs, and Soulja Boy wants you to know that he thought that the VMAs were trash. Soulja Boy jumped online and he said, quote, VMAs was whack. No Travis and he just dropped the best album. No Little Baby. Where was 50 Cent? Ain't this 50 years of hip hop? F this ish. Free Thug. End quote. And then Draco came back and said, quote, why young boy ain't ever perform at VMAs or BET? Music game effed up. Let the real one shine. End quote. And then after that, he came back and said, quote, I mean, where was Drake? Where was Beyonce? Jay-Z? Yay. MTV fell off. Simple. Let's see what they do next year. Not impressed at all. End quote. To tell you the truth, I didn't even pay attention to the VMAs this year. I mean, I heard about it afterwards, like they were saying that it was like the Taylor Swift show and that like Saweetie might not be able to read, but that's as much as I know. So let me know, do you think that Soulja Boy was right and that this year's VMAs was trash? Let me know in the comments. And hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celebrity news. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.